Hi everybody, here's how to make a dyneema fast shackle with 7/64 diameter braided dyneema. So start off with the main piece, 28 inches long, and then we're going to splice a loop into one end. Each end has a little bit of thinning done to the end. You don't need to pull strands out, just thin it out. So we're going to do a 2-inch loop and a 4-inch berry. So just measure 6 inches right here. So here's his 6 inches, and then just fold that 6 inches down, and then measure at 2 inches to begin splicing the loop. So there's 2 inches, and here's where I'm going to begin splicing. I'm going to start off with the lock Brummel. In the description I'll put a link to what I have in my hand here. The splicing tool is stainless wire bent. Okay, so we did the first pass, we pulled the short through the long, and now we're going to pull the long strand through the short on this little lock Brummel splice. So long strand is now going through the short. If you guys are familiar with splicing, you already know exactly what I'm doing here. I'm just going to finish off by burying this short strand inside the long strand. I'm going to enter the long strand about 1 inch down from the end of that one. Travel up to where the lock Brummel is and grab that short strand and pull it into the long strand. If you need a little help right here, you can grab this piece with your pliers. Okay, now we have a lock Brummel and a buried strand and a loop that is about 2 inches. After splicing, you'll see the loop will get down to about 1.5, which is about perfect. And then the other end, we're going to measure 6 inches again and fold it. And for this end, we're just going to bury this 6 inches inside of here. So go a little ways down from here, enter with the splicing tool, and then just go all the way up into your fold. Just going to take the splicing tool, travel all the way up to the fold, the 6-inch fold right there, come out of the braid, and now I'm going to grab my piece and pull it in. I'm going to get it up to where the loop is almost disappeared, right about here, and then grab it with my pliers so I don't pull the loop closed too much, and then I can pull the splicing tool out. And from here I can gently massage the braid. You can also pull it through the handles of another tool like this to kind of get everything set in there. And so now we're going to take this piece that we've buried and just tie a double overhand knot. So I'm just tying a double overhand knot in the end, leaving a good 2 inches or so on the tail there, and take the loops of the overhand knot and get them up there so they're looking good. And now we're just about complete. Here's the fast shackle, and now you can set the knot by just deploying the fast shackle like this and setting it up in your hammock, or you can use your grabbing tools like your pliers and pull on it. Oops. You can also use another set of pliers to set it in and give it a couple pulls this way. You can also set it up here. This is just making the knot look really good. You can pull. That's kind of like getting the knot nice and tight before you go out and use it. So you got a double overhand knot that is tied onto the buried strand. And then to use it, you're just going like this. And just like in the other video I mentioned, if you want extra security using this, your attachment point that you're attaching to, you can let it go around this loop, and that will make it even more secure. So there it is. You just start off with 28 inches, and you do lock Brummel and a loop here, and you do a double overhand knot on a 6-inch berry right here. And when you're deploying this, it's going to be nice and fast, and If you want to make sure you got it set up, you can feel, once you get the knot through, just kind of pivot the knot this way a little bit so you know that it's going to get captured by the loop. If you're concerned about the security of this, like if you think this isn't good enough, like this knot is going to fail, or you think that loop is going to come off, you can just go like this, flip a lark's head into this piece right here, and you can let the lark's head go through there. And this would be for like if you were setting the soft shackle up somewhere that didn't necessarily have weight on it all the time, because if there's weight on this soft shackle, such as in a hammock suspension or whatever, the weight keeps this loop closed, and the weight also keeps this knot up inside the loop. So anytime there's a little bit of weight on this, it's going to work, and it is fairly resistant to coming apart. So it can work on the end of hammock straps, whoopee slings, extensions, everything else. There's a video in the description on that, and there will be videos in the description on the tools I use for this. This is just a Kevlar scissors for thinning the ends of this, and this is just stainless steel wire. I heat the wire up and insert it into a piece of hanger. So I just reuse items from around the house, and this works excellent. Thanks for watching.